Yeah, I'll be right back, but you can start now, me.
Okay, it's the 8th of December, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi, Veyishlach.
Okay, and managed to get in.
Hello, Rabbi, how are you?
Baruch Hashem.
Meir will be back in a second. He said we should start.
Okay, so please do. Parshas Vayishlach.
Vayishlach. Vayishlach, Yaakov, Malachim, Lefanav, El, Esav, Achiv, Artza, Seir, Sadeh, Sideh, Edom. Okay, so Yaakov sent angels before him to Esav, his brother, in the land of Seir, the field of Edom.
Right.
Okay, Rashi says, Veyishlach Yaakov Melachim. Melachim Mamash. Literally angels.
Not just messengers.
Right. Um,
And the Parshas, the reason why Rashi learned that is because we're following on from the end of last week's Parsha. Yaakov halach ledarko vayifku voy malachei Elokim.
right.
The angels of God. So that's how we Rashi. That's what Rashi means. Malachim mamash means angels. Otherwise, malachim can mean just some messengers or emissaries.
I wonder how the Rambam would respond to that, to this Rashi.
In what respect?
My understanding is the Rambam says that there's no such thing as angels, literally angels. That they're messengers or they're images in a dream. I wonder if he had this Rashi. Maybe he didn't have this Rashi.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with this Rambam. I assume that where's the Rambam? In the Moreh Nevuchim?
I don't know. I haven't seen it inside.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay, so our Seir, Le'eretz Seir, the land of Seir. Teva,
Kol Teva.
Kol Teva, Shetziricha Lamed, Bischilasa. Any word which needs a prefix of a lamed at its beginning, hitil la hakatsuv hey besofa.
Sometimes.
Scripture may put a hey at the end instead.
Right. Now, interesting that we had a very similar use of the word outsar, this hey suffix at the beginning of last week's Parsha. And Rashi didn't make such a comment. if you look in right the first pasuk of last week's Parsha, Vayetze Yaakov miBeersheba, Vayelech Chorona.
Right.
And what does Rashi say there? Yotza leleches lechoron. He set out to go to Choron. So lechera, what Rashi is bothered by over here and not there is Rashi says, Kipshute, that's the difference. Vayelech lechoron would mean he went to Choron and arrived there. When it says Vayelech Chorona means he set out towards Choron. So generally, when the Torah wants to distinguish between these two meanings, right? So if it went, the pasuk wants to write that he went to Choron and arrived there, it says Vayelech lechoron. When it says he set out for Choron, it would say Vayelech Chorona. However, here you can't that meaning can't, or that distinction can't apply over here. Because what does he mean? He sent messengers, he sent angels before him to Esav, his brother, towards the land of Seir. That doesn't make sense, because if Esav is in Seir, so then he's not just going to send the messengers or send the angels towards Seir. That won't be a thing. If Esav is in Seir, then he's got to send him to Seir to actually. So that's why Rashi says over here, he actually sent them to the land of Seir, not just towards the land of Seir. He actually sent them to the land of Seir. And therefore Rashi has to make a point over here that sometimes even arza, meaning the hey suffix, which is in place of the lamed prefix, can have the same meaning as the lamed prefix. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do pasuk hey, Meah.
Okay, it says, let's see, Vayitzav Otam Lemor, Ko Tomrun, I guess Adoni Leisav, Ko Amar Avdecha Yaakov, Im Lavan, Garti, Ve'echar Ad Atah. Okay, so he commanded them, saying, so you will say to my lord, to Esav, that he said, no, it doesn't make sense. That he said, your servant Yaakov.
Oh, yes, he did. So shall say to my master Esau,
Mm-hmm.
This is what your servant Yaakov has said.
Okay. Okay, so I've traveled.
I have dwelt, sojourned in Lavan Gauti.
Oh, I dwelled with Lavan. Okay. And have delayed until now. Okay. So Gorti is dwelled. I dwelled. Lo na'aseti sar v'chashuv. I did not become a sar, what, a minister, I guess, or important. Ella gar. I just dwelled there. Eincha kedai. It's not appropriate for you, I guess. Okay.
That's not worth it for you. Eincha kedai.
It's not worth it, lisnooti, to hate me. Al birchat avicha. Okay. So we're going back to this over the blessing of your father. She berchani have gevir la'achicha, who blessed me that I will be over your brothers. Okay, shahare lo nit kaima bi, because it has not been fulfilled in me.
Right. It means
Okay.
my father's blessing, be a master over your brother, has not been fulfilled.
Okay. Davar acher, another explanation. Garti begematria tayag. Oh, that the okay. Garti has a gematria of tayag.
Which
What
means
was
613.
Yeah? Why I giggled a little bit on Friday when I was doing my shopping. I looked down and I saw a slip that had 613 on it. So I was wondering if it meant anything, getting ready for Shabbos or something. Okay,
You
so it
know,
says,
You know what a tzaddik you are, Mayor.
I don't know about that, but okay. Okay, so it has a value of 613 kilomars. It says, Im Lavan Harasha Garti. So I lived with Lavan, the evil one, V'tayag mitzvot shamarti, but I have observed the 613 commandments. Okay, velo lamaditi mimaasav haraim, and I did not learn, I guess, his evil ways, I guess, or his evil doings,
yeah, from his evil ways.
or his evil ways. Wow.
Now, the obvious question is, why should Esav care whether Yaakov Avinu has kept 613 mitzvahs or not?
Mm.
So Reb Elia Lapian, who was one of the great mashgichim of the, um, passed away in the, I think, early 70s. Anyway, he explains that Esav knew that his chance to defeat Yaakov was when Yaakov is spiritually weak. And that's what we had in Parsha's told us. It says, Hakol kol Yaakov vayadam yedei Esav. And the first word, Hakol, which means the voice is the voice of Yaakov. So the first one is written without a Vav. Hakal kol Yaakov. When the voice of Yaakov is weak, is light, then Hayadam yedei Esav. Then Esav has the power to harm Yaakov. So that's why Esav waited. Esav waited to till Yaakov came back from Lavan's house, when he hoped he would be at his weakest spiritually, after having been living with Lavan for 22 years or 20 years.
Uh-huh.
So he thought, Esav thinks, well, now Yaakov's coming back, right? He's not the same Yaakov who he was when he left our father's house, and where he'd been studying Torah the whole time, and he'd been in the environment of living in Yitzchak's house, where he was under, should we say, relative spiritual tranquility and security. He's been now in the house of Lavan for 20 years. He's not the same guy. He's not the same spiritually. So now is my chance to harm him. So Yaakov Avinu sent him a message. You're mistaken, my dear brother Esau. I'm the same Yaakov as was then. Even when I was in Lavan's house, I kept all 613 mitzvahs. I'm the same Yaakov as was then. And I have not been spiritually weakened by having been in Lavan's house.
Wow.
Okay, let's go on to Pasuk Vav. Lou.
Vayehi li shor v'chamor tzon ve'eved v'shivcha va'eshlecha lahagid ladoni limtso chen be'enecha. I have acquired ox and donkey, flock and servant and maidservant, and I am sending to tell my Lord to find favor in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So Rashi says, I'm sorry, I got to excuse myself for a second.
Okay. So Rashi says, Meir, you want to read the pasuk?
Okay. The pasuk is Vav. Okay. Vayili shur v'chamor tzon ve'eved v'shivcha ve'eshlecha lahagid l'adoni.
I'm sorry.
L'adoni. Oh, lose back. Okay.
You want me to read it?
Yes, read the Rashi. Did you translate the pasuk yet?
Yeah, I did. Vayihi li shor v'chamor. Abba amar li, father said to me, Mikol hashamayim.
Mital.
I'm sorry, mital. I'm sorry, I got to excuse myself again. I apologize.
Okay. Let's go on. Okay, so Vayihili shur v'chamor. So I have, excuse me, an ox and a donkey. Abba amar li, father said to me, Mital hashamayim u mishmanei haaretz.
Hold on a second.
From the dew of heaven and from the shemen is fat, I guess.
From the fat of the land.
Of the land, okay. Zoeina lo mina shamayim.
Below min haaretz.
Below min haaretz. So this is not from the heavens and not from the land.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's okay? Oh, the cattle and slaves. Okay, don't grow from the
so
land.
Livestock and servants, right?
Right. Don't come out of the land. Don't grow in the land. Okay.
Right. Right. Tal Shemai Mishmanei Haaretz indicates property, land, free fields, lush fields, which are irrigated by the Tal Shamayim, and Mishmane Oretz, the fat of the land, they are well irrigated and produce luscious fruit and fat produce. So he's saying what I have is all livestock. It's not from the heavens, not from the earth.
Right.
Okay. Continue, Lou. Shor v'chamor.
Shor v'chamor, derech eretz. It's the way of the world. Lomar al shivarim harbe. To say, with reference to many oxen, shor, ox. In other words, singular.
Right.
Adam omer lachavero balayla. A man says to his friend at night, Kara hatar nigol. The rooster cried. Ve'eno omer, and he does not say karu hatar nigolim. The roosters cried.
Right. Even when he says Kara Tarnagol, he means he's referring to not just one rooster, but
many.
the roosters in general.
The plural. Va'esh lecha lahagid la'adoni. Lahodia, to inform you, she'ani ba elecha, that I am coming to you. Limtso chen be'enecha, shani shalem imcha, that I am well disposed towards you. Umevakesh ahavasecha, and I seek your love.
Okay?
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue Pasuk Zayin.
Zayin, Veyashuvu hamalachim el Yaakov lemor. Banu el achicha el Esav v'gam holech likratecha v'arba me'ot ish imo. Okay, so messengers returned to Yaakov saying, we came to your brother, to Esav, and also Olek, he's coming, I guess, or walking, not walking, traveling,
No,
maybe.
Olek, he's coming.
Is coming to you.
He's traveling.
Traveling is better to you. And 400 the men are with him.
I'll leave that.
Okay. So Rashi, Banu el achicha el Esav. We came to your brother, to Esav.
Now, so in other words, the pasuk should have said simply Banu el achicha Esav, or Banu el achicha without saying Esav at all. So
right.
It says also it repeats Banu el achicha el Esav.
Okay. Shehayita Omer, that one would say, I guess, you would say.
Yeah, you were saying,
he would just say,
he is my brother.
He's my brother, yeah. Aval huno hey imcha, but he behaves towards you, the Esav harasha, like the Esav, the evil person. Odenu bisnato. He still has his hatred, I guess.
Right.
Wow.
still has these feelings of hatred towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think we have time for one more pasuk at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chet.
Yeah.
Vayira Yaakov Ma'od Vayetzar Vayetzer Lo Vayachatz Es Ha'am Asher Ito Ve'es Hatzon Ve'es Habakar V'Hagimalim Lishnei Machanos.
Very good.
So and Yaakov became frightened very much, and in distress, and it distressed him. So he divided the people with him, and the flocks and the cattle and the camels into two camps. Vayira
Vayetzer. So what is these things? He was afraid, extremely afraid, and Vayetzer, he was distressed.
Vayira, and he became frightened. Shema Yechareg, that maybe he would be killed. Vayetzer lo, and it distressed him. Im Yaharog hu es hacherim, acherim. Were he to kill others. So he was afraid that he would be killed, and he was distressed that he would have to kill some of Esau's men.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even though they were out to kill him.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting. The Sifsei Chachamim says here, Lo chashash milarges Esau. He wasn't concerned about killing Esau. Sha'abo lahorgecha hashkim lahorge. Wherever somebody who tries to come and kill you, you preempt him to kill him. You preempt him and you kill him before he tries to kill you. Elo pen yaroga noshim sheboim Esau. He was afraid maybe he's going to have to kill the men who were with Esau. Maybe these men who came with Esau did not really want to kill him, just they were under orders of Esau. So that's why he was worried that he may kill them, even though they don't really have intentions to kill him.
I have a foot that says he was concerned that if he killed Esau, that it would make Yitzhak sad.
Who says that?
Who says that? Let's see. It is Minchas Yehuda and Sifsei Chachamim.
Oh, I don't know how I have just Sifsei Chachamim Hakotze. Yeah.
Yeah, it says.
His concern was that Yitzhak might curse him or have that for having done this. Yeah, the Mizrahi brings both explanations. One of the explanation that Yitzhak would be upset with him, and number two, that may kill the men who were with Esau who weren't deserving of being killed.
Right.
Okay, I think we'll adjourn here. And Bez Hashem, tomorrow we'll pick up over here.
Thank you,
Okay,
Rabbi.
up to Pasuk
Okay,
Tes.
very
Thank
good.
you. Be well.
Be
Okay.
well.